Hello everybody, I'm Ramsis. Welcome back to Ramsis Retro Longplays. Yes, so now we're up to the fun, quote-unquote, part of the game, where we have to beat every game fully. Now we can do this the proper way, we can do this the semi-quasi proper way, or we can do this totally the cheat way, and this will be over in 2 seconds. I think we're going to do a mishmash of some assists, but not full assists, just so we can get through these games. We've already seen all these games, so it's not like I have to show you ad nauseum all these games. But at the same time, I don't want to just say, well, let's shortcut right to the ending, because they give codes in most of the games on how to get quickly to the ending. You know, like with the RPG, we've already seen the ending, we could beat it in 2 seconds there. The shooting game we're about to play, you can just go right to the end also. I don't really want to do that, but also I don't want to go the long path in all these games, because it does get tedious and there's no point. It's the same thing over and over. Remember, these are games upon a game. You know, they're not real games. These are games that are emulating a style of game from the 80s on the Nintendo/Famicom put on a DS. So these aren't like, wow, we have to really immerse ourselves in the greatest games ever. These are very short, beatable, but still tedious games. So we're going to do Quasi, which is we'll use some codes to make our lives easier, but we are going to try to get through these games at least in a long enough path. Alright, so with that being the case, buckle in, get comfy. This is going to be a few episodes at least. I know the RPG and Haggleman's 3 is going to take a while to get through the last 2 games here. The rest we'll see. You know, the Haggleman games I'm not a big fan of, but we're going to have to get through it. The racing games I'm not really a big fan of either, but we got to get through it. The rest of the stuff's all pretty easy, simple stuff, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but that being the case, we're going to have to get through it. So we're going to start with, we're going to go in order. No matter what order it is, we're just going to go in order of the games as they showed up. That'll be the easiest thing to do. If we have to remind ourselves of some codes, we're going to remind ourselves of some codes. That's just how it's going to be. Alright, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what C has something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Hopefully you've been enjoying this look back at retro goodness on a retro game of retro proportions on a retro channel, retro. As much as I have, it is fun to look back at these things. And don't forget to check us out on, speaking of retro, Vester's Retro Reviews, where retro is alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. Don't forget, we are spun off from that channel. Hopefully we'll see you there as well. And we're going to get right into it. Let's go right to Cosmic Gate. Let me load up my controller here, and here we go. Alright, we're plugged in. We're going to go right in order. So the first game was Cosmic Gate in 1984. Now what happens if we go to details? Alright, so it doesn't say we have to beat it, so it's really just the challenges on, and that's it. You have to beat all 8 games. The Cosmic Gate, remember what the secret in this one is. The flashing ship has to be shot first, and it doesn't show up in every level, it shows up in like every 3rd level. So we're gonna have to try to remember that, and there's 64 levels in the game. We gotta get to level 64, alright? There we go. Cosmic Gate. I remember this one all the way back in 1984. Good time. Alright, so remember, don't shoot anything until you see a flashing ship. That's going to be the goal here. And there it is. There's the flashing ship. And we're going to shoot it right now. And there's the warp. We can remove everything here now. It doesn't matter. There we go. Alright, so we'll use that trick. Just, yeah, there we go. So every few stages we'll do that. Uh-oh, we messed up. That's alright. We're just gonna go now. There we go. Yep, there's a flashing one. We'll try to get that one first. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're on 8 now. Oh, we missed, so now we gotta do it the regular way. Oh, we have one left. Where is it? There it is. There we go.
Let's go!
Is there a flashing one? Yes, there is. We'll try to get it. Nope, we didn't. Alright, so here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, one left. Let's go. There we go.
Good luck, man!
There's the flashing. So what do we need? We need the upgrading weapons. That's why we're not warping right now. There it is. Let's get it.
Yes!
Alright. Ah. Alright, let's try again. As you can see, it's been a few episodes since I played this game. Alright, here we are, Asteroid Zone. Alright, let's see if we can get all the asteroids here. There we go. Alright, we're not gonna be able to get the big one, that's fine, we'll get the small one. Alright. Alright, what level are we up to?
Hey, look at you!
12, alright, here we go. Let's see. There's a flashing one, alright. Wow! Do you believe that? Now that's ridiculous. Do you believe that, folks? I do believe that. Come on. I had it perfectly lined up, and somehow it missed. Alright. 13, here we go. Alright, there's another one. Let's see if we can get this one at least. No. This is primal. Whoa!
Just sad.
I know, isn't it? Okay. We really need that power up again. Let's see if we can get it here. Alright, at least we got the warp, so let's do it. Oh. Actually, I want to get the...
Hey! Yes!
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, 17 now. Alright, come on. Not bad. Any flashing ones? Yes, sir. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Good! Let's
Alright, 21. Any flashing? No. Let's just destroy him.
Oh, nice.
Oops. Go. Go. Oops. Alright.
Good luck, man.
Nope, no flashing, so let's get out of here.
Whoa.
Okay. Alright, asteroid stage. Here we go. Alright. Whoa. Getting messy. Yeah. Alright. Poof. Alright, what are we up to now?
Hey, look at
24.
you.
Okay. See any warp zones? Nope. Let's just destroy everything.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Flashers. Nope.
Oh, no. Right. Whoa.
Okay.
Good luck, man. Whoa.
Okay. Think we did it? Yep. Alright, back to the asteroid. Yep, this game does speed up here. Gets intense, right?
Jeez.
Alright. Alright, what are we up to? 28. Here we go. There it is. Alright, now we can start destroying some of it.
Hey.
Get out of here. Are we asteroid again? Alright. There we go. You shoot it 33 asteroid. Alright, what are we up to now? Let's see. 32. Alright, halfway there almost.
Whoa.
Alright, look out for this. there's any flashing. The answer is it doesn't look like. Alright.
Whoa. 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 Let's
Not bad.
go.
34, let's see what we got. There's a flashing, alright. Get out of here!
Good.
37. Any flashing? Yes, there are. Oh, that was close. 40. Alright, let's keep going. There it is, the flasher. Alright. Get out of here.
Good. Good luck, man.
43. Asteroids. Alright. Alright, what are we up to now?
Hey, good luck, man.
44. Alright. See if there's any flashers. There are. Alright, let's get out of here if we can. If we can is the keyword. Yes. Destroy Sony.
All right. Oh, nice.
Okay.
All right.
47. Oh boy, my fingers are starting to hurt. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of pushing the button. There's no turbo on this one, folks.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, let me be honest on that one. Whoa. Alright, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
48. Alright. Keep flashing. It doesn't. Oh, yes, there is.
Dude.
What? 51. Oh, no. That's right again. Alright, here goes the fingers. Alright.
Jeez.
Oh. Whoa. Alright, I think that's it. Oof.
Good job. Good luck, man.
52. Oh my goodness. I think that's a flasher, right? Yes.
Oh, nice.
We can't get there yet. Go. Alright.
All right.
What are we, 50? Oh no. Here we go again. Oh, my poor arms. I think you guys just want to see Ramsis suffer pushing a button 1,000 times in a DS game, right? Oh, this is not made for the weak, I'll tell you. Oh, got one up at least. Whoa, there's a very slight window here. Whoa. Get this stuff. There we go. Oh, my four hands. Alright, we're almost there.
Good job.
56. Whew. Alright, any flashing? Yes, there are. Alright, we have to get over there somehow. Hurry! Let's get out of here. Alright. Don't say asteroid zone. Oh no. Here we go again. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy. These are very tight windows, folks. Holy. Help. Too many asteroids. Where's the Millennium Falcon when we need it?
Good job.
Oh, we have to 60. Alright, I'm doing this regularly because I don't want to go back to an asteroid level. Wait. Alright. Now we'll do an asteroid if we find it. Let's see. Yes, there's one. Nope, there isn't. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Alright. Alright, we're almost there anyway, so I don't know if we can even warp anymore. Yep, we can. But we have to get there! Get me out of here! Now, is this the last level? Let's find out. Yes! Woo! We did it. I don't know how, but we did it. Oh, we did it. Ow. That arm feels like it's gonna throw up. Oh. The end. Because remember, old NES games didn't have great endings, eh? We got, what, 334,240 plus 60,000. Giving us a total of 394,240. All right. Oof. And that's game one, everybody. Oh my god. That's it? Yeah. That counts as game one beaten, believe it or not. Wow. And needs a rest after that one, so I think we're just gonna leave it at that. Ow, ow, ow. Oof. A lot of button pushing. What is the story in this game anyway? Galactic Gear 2550, whilst patrolling around the M32 Nebula for something, the Galactic Alliance receives when you obey like aboard your fighter, the Infinity, you are ambushed by masked insectors. Humans must deadly your enemy, challenge mother. Alright, so pretty much just beat everybody. Alright, so now what do? We push L and X. RX to turn off. Alright, so that's one game down. Now, is there any sign that it tells you that you beat the game? I don't think so. Wouldn't it be cool, though, if they did that? Oh, yeah, there it is. Alright, completed. There we go. So that's what we had to see to know that we did it right. When you see that completed logo there, you know you beat the game, alright? So we got one. Now, what is next? Because I don't think we're going to do this time. Oh, my least favorite. Haggleman number 1 will be next. Robot Ninja Haggleman. Then we have Rally King and Star Prince. Star Prince isn't too bad. That's a fun game, actually. Rally King is alright, but we have to play Rally King twice, don't forget, because Alright, so Haggleman will be next, folks. Let's go back. That is the end of this episode, because that was a lot of button pushing, and they don't give us the turbo option in this game. But at least they do let you know when you completed it. That's the important part. So we got the completed on 1 out of 8. So we have 7 to go. This is going to be a challenge, folks. But I'm up for it. We're going to do it. I'm hoping it's not 7 more episodes, but it might be, depending on how long I go on these things. But like I said, I wasn't against using a little bit of a shortcut there. Otherwise, it's the same thing over and over and over again. I don't mind at least having fun with the game and showing you a little bit of it. So we skipped about half the levels. I think that's more than acceptable, right, folks? And if it's not, too bad, because that's the gameplay you get. Alright, so thank you for joining me here on Ramsis Retro Longplay, as we just defeated 1 out of 8 of the games in the Retro Gaming Challenge. We have 7 to go. Some are going to be a little harder than others, and some I don't know what to expect. Now we got racing, we have shooting, we have action, RPG, we got a little bit of everything to look forward to here. Some are going to be harder than others, and some are going to be not as much fun as others. This game's fun, it's just, it's a button masher, and, you know, on our retro hands here, it does hurt after a while, yes, on that DS controller. Alright, see you all next time as we continue on. We're going to do Super Robot Haggleman 1 next time, and yeah, you remember what the rules of that are. We gotta beat it twice. It's just like Kung Fu, or what was the other game? Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, you gotta go through it twice to get the real ending. So that's 16 levels of doors and finding things, and ugh. Not the worst, but not my favorite game. I like Haggleman 3 a lot better. That's like a ninja gunning game. But the challenge is to beat them all. We are beating them all, and that is it. So I'll see you all next time as we do Robot Haggleman 1. We gotta complete it fully. And we shall next time here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what see, have something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Check us out on our main channel, Ramsis Retro Reviews, where Retro's alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. Ramsis is now going to soak his hand in ice from pushing that button so many times. All you people that didn't have a max or advantage, now you know what it felt like. I had a max at least, so that made my life a little easier, but this game definitely needed that. But it's beatable without it, that's the good news. Alright, see you all next time. Robot Haggleman number 1 will be game number 2 to defeat. We'll do it next time. See you all then. Bye, everybody.